Let's dive right into this explainer. We're looking at a document today that makes a really bold, unmissable promise right out of the gate. It says, the real story of the Titanic. Now look, we all know the famous name of this ship, right? We all know its enduring legacy. But today, we're actually stripping away all that outside noise. We're going to focus strictly on what our provided source material dictates. We're setting out to uncover the truth, exactly, and I mean exactly, as our text presents it. So that brings us directly to the core question of our analysis. What is the real story of the Titanic? It's a question that's captivated historians, deep-sea explorers, and, well, millions of people for over a century now. Usually when we ask this, we immediately expect a deep dive into the iron rivets of the ship, maybe a minute-by-minute timeline of the ice warnings, or even a breakdown of the passenger manifest. But we are challenging our preconceived notions today. We're keeping our focus incredibly tight and extremely disciplined. We want to know exactly what this specific, curated source text has to tell us about that fateful event. Now, here is where our data becomes fascinatingly disciplined. The absolute entirety of the source excerpt provided to us for this analysis is literally just this: the real story of the Titanic. That is it. I'm not kidding. That single, perfectly succinct phrase represents absolutely everything we have to work with today. There are no sprawling paragraphs about the White Star Line. There are no complex engineering diagrams for us to decode. There is just this one singular assertion. It really forces us to pause and reckon with the title itself, acting as the alpha and the omega of our current dataset. It's honestly a brilliant lesson in brevity. And this forces an absolute, strict commitment to the facts as they're presented to us. We can't explore the legendary myths, the ship's massive construction, or even the iceberg collision right now. And you might be wondering, why not? Well, because our grounding source acts strictly as a conceptual anchor. It reminds us that before we can analyze the granular details of history, we first have to frame our intention to seek out the truth, even if the surrounding pages are, at least for the moment, completely blank. But all of this builds a really fascinating framework for the future. We are left staring into the unknown here, which prompts an ultimate, forward-looking question. What realities will the full historical records reveal once ingested? We have the title, and we definitely have the clear ambition to find the real story. But the vessel of our current data is, well, it's currently empty, just waiting to be filled with facts. Will future documents confirm what we think we know from popular culture, or will they completely capsize our understanding of history? It's a really compelling reminder that the quest for facts is an ongoing, evolving process of discovery. So until those full records arrive, I'm going to leave you to ponder what missing truths are still waiting out there in the dark, just ready to